Okay, Chris Como. I gotta do this one because I can't type all this. This is absurd, okay? By the way, I consider you my U.S. press family friends. You, everybody, a lot of CNN. There's a couple MSNBC. Fox is a complete wash. We know that they're too involved with chemical weapons. Not this house, but before. You know, Trump, he does all this with Putin. Okay, I'm sure you're smart. You're Harvard. I think you are, right? Anyways, I know you're really smart. You can connect these dots. I'm really fucking grouchy. They're still pretending this isn't happening anywhere. They're pretending now that the fucking building that collapsed was sinking, blah, blah, blah. They put all their fucking people on. So let me just say this. All those people are getting rounded up, okay? There's some of the people that go on CNN and MSNBC that are like deep into this thing with Al Qaeda, and they want to literally like bounce out of here before that happens. They're very aware this is fucking smoke. It's toast. It's done. Okay, but what I wanted to say to you, Chris Como, was my skin, my complexion. I can't type this all right. It's absurd. Something came to me, and it was about your daughter, who was on the TV with the pictures. It was strong, and I was like, God, am I just confused about that? So I paused and I did all this stuff to try to confirm it as much as I could in here alone by myself with no evidence to it. No, we know that. And it was a yes. So your daughter, the one that went to the prom, is now, let's just say this out of respect for you, gone the completely wrong way in life, okay? What she's chosen to do, normal girls do not do. Not even girls like me that come from the corner, right? I'm not the corner girl, but you know what I mean? Like, come from the block, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right, community college, right? You know all that. Truancy, all that. I'm very proud of myself for that. I overcame everything. I mean, I had alcohol issues because of what I had to live and survive just growing up. Right, no. This country's got another thing fucking coming. Oh, yes, they do. Como, they do. Okay? You can't be doing that to all your people in your country thinking, oh, this is going to work long term. No, folks. No, folks. Anyway, but anyways, no normal girls just do what your daughter, if I'm correct, has chosen to do. And the people she's involved with now are straight organized crime mafiosos. And they let you know. And I have my ideas of how they let you know. And you're devastated. You're, of course, going to be. That's why they did it. This is how Putin works. So if I'm correct, what I want to say to you is don't be a Tucker Carlson. Don't fall into drugs and start pimping your daughter. Don't. No. This is what I want to say to you. It's a land grab. Okay, it's going to be the Al Qaeda takes this territory, or the good folks take the territory. The good folks are taking the territory. Don't worry, and you're part of that, Como. You and a lot of good people are. You are. And I know you're smart enough to realize that. So there's going to be support groups, big time. This is the best I can say of it. It's like food program. Okay, this isn't the like complete definition of it, but you get the picture. So that's what I want right now. And that's the only way we're going to be able to carry on as a nation with so many people completely laid out psychologically from the travesties of war, which is what you're seeing, which everybody knows that who's an adult. All right, so everybody, even if they're vaccinated, be careful of this Delta variant. Okay? Just know that. This is what I want Como to do. Okay? And let your daughter go. That, if I'm correct, Como, if I'm correct, those are the two things I want you to do. Be careful of that Delta variant. I don't care if you had COVID. I don't care if you're vaccinated. Be careful of it. It could still, it's a bad one. It's not going to kill people, but you're an adult. You can feel it in. I'm very tired, okay? And I want you to let your daughter go. You're going to have support groups for this. And you're going to say this to the far right, that fucked with you about it, if I'm right about this, they devastated you, let her go. You know what I put in writing? It was a short synopsis. It made the point. All right? Let her go. There's going to be support groups for everybody. You, me, people like us who, I'm not going to repeat it because I don't need them rushing saying I'm imagining all this. They're not going to be able to do that when the nuke goes off, okay? There's going to be support groups for a lot of things. People who just basically lost family members to World War III. Whether they chose to run off with the fucking neo-Nazis or not. But I don't want to talk too much about stuff, and I know you're smart enough to understand I can't keep constantly putting myself in jeopardy like that. I've written it. It's been said in writing. It shouldn't have to be made any more clear than that. I am praying for you today, if I'm right, because I got a yes, that your daughters ran off with the idiots. It wouldn't surprise me because your brother made attempts on my life when I lived in New York City. He was part of all that Russian mob shit. Oh, God, and you know it. I've been saying that about your brother ever since you've heard of me, okay? So it wouldn't surprise me if they got to your daughter. I'm so effing sorry. I might not be showing a lot of an emotion right now. All right, I'm aware of that. It doesn't mean I don't mean what I'm saying. I'm so deeply, profoundly sorry if I'm right that they got to your daughter and then went to fuck with you psychologically. And all I can tell you again is don't end up like Tucker Carlson and letting it do its job on you psychologically, which is what they want. And the two things I want you to do is let her go and watch out for the Delta variant, okay? You have people like me, if I'm right about your daughter, who are totally supportive of you and praying for you, okay? You're going to be okay. Something that Jesus wants me to tell you is this, Chris Como, avoid Manhattan at all costs. Pray about it before you go there. And if you have to go to work, that's one thing. But don't keep running off to the city right now, okay? That's what Jesus wants me to tell you. Also, what else do I want to say while I'm here? You know, I noticed you showed the photos of your daughter's choice for a prom dress. The first thing I thought was, didn't her mother have anything to say about that? So look, your daughter's making these conscious choices, okay? It's kind of like the teeny bop girl who had the outfit that she was told to leave Walt Disney World. I would wear that outfit that teeny bop girl is wearing, but I would wear it to the salsa club on Saturday night. All right? And this is where older women need to guide the young girls of where and when to wear these kind of clothing choices. And with the guidance I got about your daughter, if I am right, I don't know, but I'm getting a yes. And I'm getting a yes that you know, and you're devastated. That you found out yesterday, as a matter of fact. I don't know. I could be wrong. I couldn't. Some of this that I do is really telepathic. It is, okay? But I don't like to use those words. I don't like any of that. These terms. Let's not get sidetracked. But I noticed it then. I was like, whoa, that's some fucking prom dress. So she's already, if I'm correct, chosen to be this way for a while now. And it wouldn't surprise me knowing who her uncle is, your brother. None of this would surprise me. Just remember to do those two things. Let her go. There's going to be support groups. There's going to be so many Americans that you're going to find that went through the same loss and grief in so many ways. I don't need to do this right now in one video. After this travesties of wars of this time era, let her go and be careful of the Delta variant, okay? That's really all I have to say. I'm putting myself out there. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am because it came to me really strong. And then I got a yes, and I even got a time of when you found out. So if something's going on in your camp, and I'm just letting you know to let that daughter go. Let her go. It's not going to be that easy. I don't seem like I have much emotion. No. Right now, that's kind of how I am. It's my protective posturing because, look, here, let's wave. Let's wave. I don't know who that is. I think this is a good person. I don't think it's the whore upstairs. Right now, it could be my protective posturing. The way I am speaking about Americans, how emotionless I feel, but I understand what's coming. Multiples of millions of Americans have got to be put in prisons. Okay? I believe there's going to be one, if not two, nuclear weapons used on our country. So I'm already kind of in this protective posturing perspective where I'm detached. Does that make sense? It doesn't mean I don't feel, doesn't mean I'm not capable. It's just how I'm being in order to get through this. When we're through it, the minute we are, and I'm out of this house, and this is to everybody finally under control, our country is safe again in the hands of the right people, is when I'm not going to be emotionless. I'm not going to be protective posturing. I'm going to be back to feeling and hugging and caring and showing that. But this is just how I am. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm even doing it right. It's just I'm saying how I am. Okay? Nobody's fucking perfect, and I know that. All right. Again, watch out for the Delta variant. And forget your daughter, dude. If I'm right and she did that shit, no normal girls do that, dude. Not even girls like me ever fucking do that. Don't get caught up in why. Don't blame yourself. Okay? If you have these things that are going to take hold of you, which they probably will, because that's how they drug Tucker Carlson down, go talk to a really cool therapist about it. One that's not a crackpot. You're smart. You'll pick a good one. Say, am I blaming myself? Why did she do this? Work through it. All right? But my job is to tell you to let it go. All right? Bye.